Fabulous. Okay. Well, Mr. Martin, and anyone who chooses to listen to this after the fact, please feel free to close your eyes and start to get settled into your space of comfort, whatever that looks like or feels like to you, whether you're sitting or lying down. And I just want you to bring awareness to all the places where your body is in contact with whatever it is that is holding you. So the chair, the stool, the floor, the bed. Just bring awareness to where you're feeling that physical contact of your clothes, of your skin, of the surface around you. And I want you to be aware of how solid that surface is. How safe it is for you to surrender into that space, to relax into that environment, and to just enjoy the stillness and the solitude you have available to you in this moment. When you're ready, I want you to bring your attention to your breathing. And as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, can you be curious about how any of those points of contact change with the rhythm of your breathing? Do you find your shoulders and chest rising away from the surface? Do you sink deeper into your seat or into the floor as you exhale? Does your clothing shift against your skin? Again, not judging, not right or wrong. Just curious. Just aware. Just present. We've reached a beautiful point in time in the year when we are ready to shake away winter. We're ready to shake away winter and the cold and the sort of internal stillness that it can create. And there's so much that's beautiful about winter, the way that it helps you to slow down, the way that it helps you to appreciate comfort and stillness and ease when the world outside can seem harsh and unwelcoming. The desire to just move a little more slowly and methodically. And we need that. We need that rest. We need that opportunity to just move at a different pace for a period of time. The rhythm of the seasons is built into our biology, into our DNA, into the way we function as human beings. And it's great, it's beautiful to embrace that. But as we move through February and into March, we start to get those pangs for newness, for clean, for rebirth, for restarting, for refreshment. And in some ways, it's hard to accept at first because we don't necessarily want to get out of the bathrobe and the slippers and the pajamas and the movies and the popcorn. But ultimately, in your heart and in your guts, you know that this is just the rhythm of life continuing to draw you forward, continuing to remind you that change is the only constant and that eventually we will be pulled into this new season of life. And really, it serves as an invitation, again, to be curious. What are the seeds that you planted in the fall and winter that are now ready to experience their first ray of sunlight? And the first drops from the watering can. Which seeds are you ready to nurture and allow to blossom and bloom so they may get bigger and bigger and stronger as the weather continues to warm? When you're outside and you start to look around, you see the flashes of green. Nature's stubborn insistence that life must return, life must preserve, life must prevail, even in the face of ice and cold because life cannot be stopped. Life certainly doesn't like to be stopped. But my invitation to you and my question for you, or the place that I hope you find some curiosity, is again, once you notice these flashes of green, once you notice the sun shining a little bit brighter, the days getting a little bit longer, the weather getting a little bit warmer, what does that call you to do? What energy does that evoke in you? What excites you when you see those things? The cycle of seasons is beautiful, but it also is repetitive. And so by definition, it is easy to fall into the habits and the rigors of what we have done in the past. But you as a person have changed. You are different now than you were last spring, and the spring before that, and the spring before that. Your desires and your inclinations and your intuition has evolved to adapt to the new person you are becoming, to this version of yourself that you are stepping into. So as you prepare for spring, for your own rebirth, for your reemergence from that cold, from that ice, from that winter, what is it that you feel called to do, or who do you feel called to be now? Who is that person? And what brings them joy and light and laughter and love? Again, you don't need an answer. You don't need to know. But can you step into the world with that curiosity, with that willingness to embrace spring in a new way that reflects all the change that you've made and the new person that you've become? As always, we'll close with 3 breaths together. And again, my encouragement for you is to breathe in your present moment. Breathe in the warmth and the comfort that you are sitting in while you are in winter. And then when you exhale, I want you to think about getting ready to release and let go of this season, to prepare yourself to move into the new, into the green, into the spring. So together, let's breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and let it go. Again, bringing awareness to where your body is in contact with the surface below or behind you. Go ahead and breathe in, filling your lungs with all that warmth, that comfort, with all the gifts that winter has brought you. Breathe them in, breathe them in, breathe them in, and feel them deeply. And then when you're ready, let them go, and know that you don't need to hold on to them. They have given you exactly what you needed, and you can move on. One final time, let's breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, filling your life, filling your lungs, filling your heart with that new, that fresh, that green, that spring. And let go of winter one final time. Beautiful. Slowly allow some movement to come back into your body, and keeping connected to your breath, finding some motion through your fingers, your toes, your knees, your shoulders, maybe moving your torso or your neck side to side. Don't rush out of this. Take a moment to really just sit in the space, and again, to feel whatever it is for you, love, gratitude, excitement, contentment, happiness, that you got to take some time for yourself to just be, to just breathe, and to just be in the inquiry of what would feel fucking amazing. Just for you, and just for this moment. Nothing to solve,